So welcome back everyone for another round of Subnautica modded. It is nighttime, but you can see the nice look of my wind turbines and of course my power network here. And I'm going to show you a problem, which is the platform once again has acted goofy. And I'm actually kind of inside the platform. So it seems to be a recurring issue now. Something's not playing nicely with these platforms. That this one is like doing something odd where I can't interact with it the right way. It's offset just a little bit. And so since I am so close, I should be able to just target this one. And that worked. It rotated. I saw it. I'm going to set it back. And now I can climb the ladder. So I'm not sure what is causing it. Maybe one of my mods. So one advantage being above water is I don't have to worry about hull integrity strength. So instead of doing the standard compartments, I can do the glass ones. And of course, as I'm out of quartz again. At least I was able to turn my deep drillers up thanks to adding the wind turbines for additional power. There we go. So as I was saying, because I don't have to worry about integrity, I am able to do glass compartments, and because that's where it's dropping down, I don't have to worry about using anything right now in any of these for climbing up. And of course, I can always make that a vertical climbing spot if I should choose to. So with this, I've got that there. And so I'm going to take this out. Actually, you know what? That could work. So we'll have a T shape to go this way because I don't want to go hanging off the edge. So there's no reason to go in the other direction there. No reason for an S shape. And so now we're, problems like I had before. We're still snapping differently. Not snapping exactly on. So I have to be very careful of snapping by aiming at the right spot for everything to connect. So that's connected. So we got this nice glass tube, and I can always redo stuff, change placements for certain things. But for right now, I just want to get something going here. And I'm not a fan of that part right there. So we got this. We come in the base. Greeting area. Like a welcome area, I guess. Like, welcome aboard. Might be a good thing to do, like a little dock out there. Some kind of docking setup for the Cyclops. So, somebody disembarks from the Cyclops to come on board the base. This is where they do that. So I'll need certain things. Like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I've been doing. We'll do the fabricator. All-in-one fabricator. Because, you know what? Save space. A lot simpler. I should have everything I need for this. Looks like I'm good. So I'll give me a way to build up here using the base power. And, yeah, don't need that. Because that's tied in through the all-in-one. You know what? I bet I can't do the medical kit because I'm probably missing supplies. Waiting on new deep drillers and hydroponic harvesters to become available. So that probably would be something I'd want to put here. I bet. Yep, I am short. I'm going to actually split this. I'm going to actually take that out. I'm going to build in that direction as well. So we're going to have it walking along this way. Just the same. And then I can do another multi-purpose room. Which brings me right to the edge here where I'm not going to have a problem with it crossing over a ladder that's going to be sticking up through the floor. And what we'll do is I'm going to come from here. See how I placed inside? Yeah, that slight shift there where it caused me to place in the wrong direction. So I think this is going to be another S compartment there. So it's going to tie this one together. Yep. Okay, everything looks good. That gives me room. I can go across there and go across there. So it's got to be a lot of interconnected tubes, and I did not give myself away back inside. Actually, this might be a fun one to keep right here as like an outdoor hydroponic area. This could be the hydroponics area right there. And so we'll have the food type area, counter in the middle kind of thing for some food prep. And once we have the new mods, we'll have, of course, the hydroponic harvesters outside. We'll have, actually, this may not even be like food prep. This just may be like prep and sorting, because we'll have hydroponic harvesters outside for other materials as well, the non-edible plants. So I'll have all of these like outside, just draining power like crazy, but high production volume. And for this, we can focus more on like this is where they're checking everything to make sure everything has grown properly, is harvested at the right time, there's no infection on anything, nothing's spoiled, you know, and sorting things on where they need to go. That means, you know, edible stuff goes to the kitchen and non-edible stuff goes to fabrication, where we, you know, we do stuff with it. So we need, you know, some kind of communication system. I like the tech bots for that. And so now, you know, we need to throw some research type stuff, analyzer type stuff, microscope, yeah, fluid, all that stuff, because while it's not research and I'm out of quartz again, it's still going to be valuable from a decorative standpoint towards the idea of being a testing area. You know, they're testing things and sorting everything, saying this is good, send it on down to production or whatever. So we're going to have a bunch of that, and I'm going to have to go get some more supplies. All right, got those. And now for these, we're going to place these a little bit more precisely. And actually, you know, we're going to put like that. And I kind of ran out of room again on this, you know, and ran out of quartz again. Already burned through my quartz again. You know, actually, I am going to add a shelf. And just have a shelf here to the side for maybe like just a bunch of spares. Like this is just all spare containers that are not being used. Because you see, that's the, you know, we got a nice look to that. And it looks like that's, you know, it's just that inverted with that piece missing. So it's kind of fitting we have those together. So I'm going to do like this. I'll just end up putting like a bunch of those there. And for now, I'm just going to use titanium standard compartments just to get things continued on a little bit. Because, you know, it's I'm still worried about going back and getting more and more quartz every time. I could always come back once I have my production ramped up a bit more. And so this, I think I want to actually do like a larger multi-purpose room type build here, because I want to keep it where the outer edge is a bit more oriented around, let's see if I can get it to place. Outer edges are oriented around like shorter stacks, and then in the middle, larger stacks, because we're going to have the rocket. And then on this end being more about power. So yeah, we're going to, if I can get this to place, that's a problem now. Oh, how am I going to do this? Because it's not placing. It's placing on the wrong thing. I can place there aiming at it, but the multi-purpose room is not doing that part. Oh. That work. I just have to get far enough back that it's not trying to place over there for it to connect. Okay, it's, you know, it's good to know, since it is still treating it like it's all on that platform. That looks connected, and I am inside again. So we'll pop a hatch just so I get inside. There we go. So we got walkway there, longer corridors on this base. than I typically do, just because I have such a large area to cover. And I can always take some of these out and redo some of it with closer stacks. But that gives me a spot there. That's actually where I need it to link up. I don't need this to link quite that same way. So we're going to pull this back and this back. And I'm hoping I can make this work from here. Apparently not. So we'll have to step back again. There we go. I can tell it's lining up correctly because you can see a little bit of the steps on the inside showing in the design there. So that means, yeah, that will work. Look at that. That's perfect. And that'll go right in the middle between these. Yeah, that's going to work. Let's see if I can get some more quartz now. And that's enough to get me connected across 2 trunks. That's where the actual verticals are built right now. This is not a built vertical. But that gives me this. And so now I can go ahead and do, I don't know, 3 maybe on this one. Always room to expand. I'm thinking I want to use this one as kind of the central storage area. Since, you know, kind of right now thinking of doing all the processing. Maybe this be like hydroponics in both of these sections. That way it's like, all right, here's the hydroponics, here's processing, and then here's storage for certain things, you know, that are non-spoiling, you know, for, you know, fabrication type stuff. And then we'll have another spot maybe off of this one that is like the food type area. We'll have one that's the kitchen and then one that's the eating area. And I really hope we get a new large room option for this game, because I would like to have something like that for a dining type room area design. And I wonder if I can actually build. Nope, I don't have everything, and I should be. Yeah, I'm close enough. So I'm missing something for, I guess it has to be the plasteel. So yeah, I had everything, and I'm just thinking now that I probably forgot that this does not integrate with the EasyCraft mod, and that's all it was, is it wouldn't let me make it, even though it said I had stuff. I know I didn't have lubricant in my inventory. It's just a matter, it just wasn't working with the EasyCraft mod. And oh, see how close this is. Oh man, that's like almost too close. But kind of perfect in a way. If I can, you know, get in. There we go. Yeah, I can sit there and it's got a spot. This is the primo spot to, you know, you jump out. You're right there, ready to go. Up the gantry. It's almost exactly centered on this. That's awesome. And we'll get the boosters going. I'm just going to go ahead and get the whole rocket built. That way I have a way to gauge how do the multi-purpose room stacks look in comparison. I don't want them to tower over the rocket. Okay. One problem. I don't have ion cubes. And I don't have ion power cells left. And that is exactly what I need for the fuel reserve, is 2 ion power cells. So I guess, since I want to get this done, it's time to, actually I want to do, I need to take the sea moth. That's the easiest way. I'm going to take the sea moth, go to the teleporter, go down to the containment, and use my prawn suit. What is it? That's way down there already, waiting to harvest more ion cubes. I really only need enough for 2 ion power cells, which is 4 ion batteries, so that's 4 ion cubes. So 2 harvest runs gives me 6. That should be enough to cover everything. And fuel reserve going now. Finally at 50 a day. This has given me quite a bit of quartz. So yeah, I'm gonna be fine for a little bit now. I might be able to get a bit more glass done. And while I'm outside, I think I'm just going to do this. And do one more. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to go that far over. We're just going to do like this. I'm just going to have a T section on the end. that is going to serve as access hatch points for each side. So instead of like jumping out over that with a hatch, I'll have a hatch on each end like this. And there we go. We got that. And then this will be another compartment that goes in this direction, surrounding the lovely rocket centerpiece. And there we go. Gotta have a cockpit. Gotta have a, nose piece to it. Otherwise, where do you sit? Nice view as I go around doing my business. People working here would be like, oh yeah, there's the rocket is ready to go. It's sitting there waiting to launch. So the way this is twisting and turning, I am definitely going to use signs. A lot more signs than normal. Storage area. Yeah. That. Fantastic. So it'll be like, this is the storage area. And so, that's where we'll have all of our storage stuff. And so I'm just going to do signs at different intervals along. It should work pretty well, especially with the snapping mod. Oh yeah, that actually could be a better option for the junctions. Is have, instead of this here, we'll do like a layered approach. Because look, that's a nice snap right there. So I could do multiple signs like that. So as you're walking through, okay, this is a sign. Well, actually, we'll have to do it on this wall. So get it centered. And it'll be like, I don't know, bay exit. And like that, yeah. Wish I had a more solid arrow, but, that works. Like that. So we got a little exit over there. And then, yes, storage in that direction. And probably need to put it at the beginning. Like that. Yeah, so you come up here. Oh, storage area goes that way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet, but that gives me the ability to do, do signs like that. A stack sign, almost like an elevator menu in like a building lobby for the junctions. And this will be, like this will get labeled for solar panel access. Like that, because that's exactly what it's for, is solar panel access. So you go here, you're going to go out this way. And, obviously I could go over there and get other stuff, but it makes sense that this would be kind of aimed, for that as, yeah, that's the solar panel access that you're going there to do it. As opposed to, oh, solar panel access, and if you go this way and turn left, you got this, or you could go left and turn, yeah. There's going to be crisscrossing, but I can make it work. And of course, now that it's daylight, I finally have the supplies to finish off the floodlights. But yeah, get this going. Okay, good. I was hoping it wasn't going to give me a problem. So that lights up. We'll do like corner floodlights. Okay, that corner. So yep, we're just going to do one in each corner. Try to get this as basically lit up as possible right now. And then I'll add more later once things are kind of, further along in the base layout. So that's a bit more of the basic up top structure now. I'm a little afraid to build too much in terms of, layout and especially the decorations, just because I don't know what I will have to take out later. I don't want to build something now and then be like, oh man, let me take this whole section out now, because with the updates, it gives some new options. So we do at least have the Neptune rocket done, the centerpiece of the entire spread. And you can actually see how high, even compared to the turbines, it still stands a bit higher, which makes sense, for a big rocket to stand taller than some wind turbines. But it does give me some options now as far as how I can start building everything around the height of it to not overshadow the, rocket in terms of it being the centerpiece. And that gives me at least access for my energy production area. And it has the framework kind of started for everything. But I still need a lot more production going. I still have some spots to swap glass out like these. Put the glass in instead of the standard connectors. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. Hopefully, next video, we'll have the Field Creator Studio updates, at least some of them coming. If not, then, I'll figure something else out. We'll get some more done with this. But yeah, there it is. The Big Peppa rocket platform extravaganza with no overlay in the way. There you go. And that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Leave me a comment with any suggestions or just, what you want to say about the way I'm doing the design. Leave it in a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.